Okay, we're live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Let's do that. AI companion is running. Let's do a show.
5-1.
Broadcasting over the electric rainbow. Directly into your ear holes. Here's Lee and Math with a Snug.
Hello. Hello. It's show 1067 for May the 14th. I'm Math, and over there in Prestine is the always awesome Lee.
It's fun to be had by everyone.
Hello.
Hello. And over there in Canada, it's the always awesome T.
Hello.
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 T.
Hello.
Well, how's our week been since we last spoke? I've been having a weird time dilation thing in my head where a couple of weeks ago on Retro Lounge, I did the worst Mega Drive games. We played the worst Mega Drive games. But in my head, that feels like 3 weeks ago. So every time I see it, when I'm editing something else, it's like, oh, I've got videos missing from early. And it's like, no, it's only been a week. So
Time.
weird.
Time
So
is
weird.
slipping away.
Yes. So how's your week been?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Did you work a lot, not do anything interesting, and that's about it?
Have you got cameras in my house?
Well,
Yeah, pretty much.
right.
Yeah. I've had 2 days off, and I left the house once to get some food, and that's it. And I can't really account for anything else I've done. But I've been in the office.
Okay.
I tell you what I did make. I made a new intro. Oh, don't tell me. For the beach club.
Okay.
What have I done with it?
This is your karaoke gig for anyone that's joining us who's new,
Yes.
who hasn't listened to the past 21 years of shows. And if not, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Shall I play it?
Yeah.
Because I used to. What did my opening music used to be? It was. I can't remember. Because I
Was
can't
that
just.
different than your walk up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's not many times you've been there at the start of karaoke, or have you? Or do you
Not
come
at the beach club.
No. Yeah, I used to play exactly the same when I was at the con club, but I can't just go into right. It hits 8 o'clock. Okay, my first singer is. I can't do it. I have to.
You have to start the show properly.
Start it with something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a 2 minute and 9 seconds
2
intro.
minutes.
Yeah. Tell me what you think.
It's Friday night. The vibe is loud at Central Beach Club. We've got a crowd, big fun karaoke
That's quite a comprehensive quiff you've got going on there.
And it just, yeah.
It's awesome.
What do you think?
Very good.
All right.
It's quite. I just keep listening to it. It's just like it was dead catchy. I just love the chorus. Just brilliant.
Right.
So yeah, I've been playing about with Suno, obviously. What else have I done? Mike's got a gig in. Where's his gig? In the Victory Club. So I thought I'd create him a poster.
Okay.
So let me just. What do you reckon?
Cool. It looks just like him.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. My camera's frozen for some reason.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I thought I could actually hear the inner thoughts that were going on in your head then because you weren't moving. I thought, wow.
Yeah. Just all done in voiceover. Let's switch cameras, see what happens.
Very cool. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Whoa. Oh geez.
Gosh, jeepers.
Told you it was a switch of a camera. Weird. Okay, well, there you go. So,
Yeah.
super. T, what have you been doing then? Oh, same amount as Lee then.
Yeah, right? I did the Saturday market. It's not.
Okay.
Minted now, yeah?
Yeah, right. Also with everything. James had to go off island, so I didn't have his assistance. I was gonna try and do the market myself. I was gonna get him to drop me off at work at 6 o'clock in the morning, where I do my cleaning, and then I'm gonna walk over with my market stuff. But in order to have a decent setup, I need to have a decent table. You know, I need all this shit. But last week I just winged it, wung it. I wung it.
Yeah.
I wung it.
You can wing it. I don't know if you've wung it. You wanged it? Did you wang it?
Number wang. So yeah, it wasn't super great, but I'm gonna try again. So I said to James, okay, I was gonna try and do this all on my own, but I need you. So after I finish my job at the inn on Saturdays, he'll then drive my stuff to the market and help me unload it, and then yeah. So yeah, I'm trying not to be disappointed because it was slow, and it wasn't a very good start because it was raining when I was trying to set up. So it was just like I was trying to do it under an umbrella. It was just a bit it just was not smooth as I wanted.
Did you make any money?
No.
Oh, didn't sell anything.
Well, I sold like 4 things, but it was like under $15, and then my spot cost me $20, and then I saw somebody who was in desperate need, so then that cost me another $10. So it cost me money to be at the market.
It's an expensive do, that market.
Wow.
It really was. It really was. But I'm gonna I gotta keep trying. I've just gotta keep trying. I've gotta figure, because I either have to like make money off of making this shit, or I just need to stop.
At the very least, you have to sell some of it, because you keep making so much, you'll end up opening a cupboard and getting everything just.
Well, exactly. If you saw everything that I've made, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm having a bit of a challenge.
I mean, are they postable?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is flat. Oh, you can't even see it.
And what would you charge for that? And what's the use of it again? What? What does it do?
Well, I'm doing things like this. It's so like the little fridge magnets,
Okay, so it's magnetic.
and so you
right.
can it will be magnetic, and
Yeah.
then so you can put like on your fridge, and then it can be like a little frame for like because you know how
Photo.
people put little photos and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay.
So
And she's got a nice spinny type fan thing. That she's
oh
always put,
yeah.
which is
Oh,
quite
can I get
cool.
those? Oh, because I've actually painted them. I'm super stoked about them.
A spinny type fanny thing.
Yes, she's got
Wow.
a spinny fanny thing
Okay. Now I'm sure if you had something like that, you could make money.
with the right
I
website.
Probably not on the market though.
OnlyFans. Wait, hey, go lie down. Oh, oh. My dog is all excited. She thinks I'm doing something with him. So I've painted it. Oh, I'm gonna turn off my stupid thing. Sorry. How do I turn this on? Control backgrounds. Nothing. There we go. Okay, there we go. Here we are.
Okay.
And so it's a little spinny.
Ah, it looks like a
And then-
computer fan.
Yeah, it does.
It
Doesn't
does, doesn't it? Yeah. I've got this one as well.
Okay.
So you cut it in the different parts and you piece it together.
I do wonder
Let me
if you
see
had a
if the-
clip for it and you put it over your vents on your car, whether it would spin
Yeah.
itself.
I wonder. Yeah, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Oh, I've made these trees.
I mean, have you not? I mean, surely you've considered a website with a Spotify shop where you could just send things out to people.
Yeah, I just haven't felt like I'm organized enough to do that.
Okay.
But
Buy
like
that.
I need to start making some money where I'm not just freaking cleaning up after people.
Yes, and you have bought some expensive equipment as well, haven't you? You've got like a cutter and a. Is that
My
it? The
laser cutter.
Yeah,
I just have a laser cutter. Yeah.
just a laser cutter. But still,
Yeah. But
but you've made an.
I have
investment.
I have. I really, yeah. So what I need is like a cheerleading squad or, like somebody to like
Yeah,
help me
too.
out, like if you had somebody who was like, yeah, okay, let's do this. All right, you're so great. But everybody's
That's-
trying to get by.
It's the
doing their
perils
thing.
of the small business owner, isn't it? You've got to do everything yourself. It's hard work.
Exactly.
I mean, we did go through a period of doing that. So we could go back to doing that if you wanted me to make you do things.
Yeah. It would be helpful. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So
With the dom.
I needed
Yes.
exactly. I wrote my Suno song on Friday. I was just
Oh.
like, I hadn't thought like I was just like, I'll talk about it later. But I was thinking about clowns in a clown car, and like
Oh,
the
you and the
infinite
American
number of-
government.
right? And then I've wanted to add into a song somewhere about the Canadian elbows up thing. Elbows up, Canada.
You have talked about it before, yes. It's not something I'd
Yes.
heard about until you spoke about it.
Until I spoke about it.
Yeah.
Elbows up, Lee, is something that I hadn't actually really been I hadn't really known about, but when Trump started talking about annexing Canada, one of our retired members of parliament, Charlie Angus, he's been doing a lot of interviews on Midas Touch. And one of the things he was saying is like elbows up Canada because it's a hockey term. In hockey, there's a lot of fighting, right? And like getting like elbowing somebody. Yeah. So basically it was like it became a rallying cry for Canada to like be like, we're not going to be annexed. So fuck you,
Fight.
elbows up.
Prepare to
You know,
fight.
exactly. So I didn't use that specific term elbows up, but I did use like elbow in the eye kind of thing. So an homage to elbows up. So I'm pretty pleased with that song. But there are I only put in one version, obviously, but there are 4 versions of it, and I literally cannot choose between the 4. Normally, I'm like, bam, this is it, or bam, bam, these are it. But like, there are 4 versions, and I get to the end of each one, and I'm like, I like that one equally as much as the one before. So I'll have to at some point maybe get you guys to listen to other versions of it, because I'm just like, I don't know. Anyways. And
Why do
Other
you
than-
make multiple versions? Do you just, are you not happy with the first one, but then you like the second, you make another one?
I make
like-
multiple. Yeah, I make
Oh,
many,
do
many,
you?
many, many,
Oh, right,
over and
okay.
over, and over until I finally, because it like the song that I made for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one version where it was an actual male voice and a female voice.
Right.
None of the other ones did that.
Wow.
Same with the one Her Face, where he does a bit of talking and then singing.
Yeah.
None of the other versions did that. That was like a unique. So it takes a while to find that unique one that you pluck out and you go, yeah, that one. So
Okay.
yeah, some songs I end up with 60 versions in my
It does
deleted.
3 each time you press create, doesn't it?
It does 2.
So,
2.
Does it do
it
2?
does 2.
2, yeah.
It does 2. Yeah.
But it used to
yeah,
do 3.
Nope.
Oh,
No, it's always done 2.
maybe
It's always
thinking
2
about
that I
something else.
remember. Maybe.
Okay.
But yeah. It's I'm really picky, and specifically because I'm writing my own lyrics, and it has to come out right. And sometimes they fuck it up, or like mispronouncing words. Sometimes it's so weird. It's like, how do you just pronounce that word the last
Yeah.
sentence? Why are you mispronouncing it now?
Yeah. You
So-
can make a song from scratch, but you can't pronounce that word. Ugh.
And yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried to make I did one for Point Fair Holiday Park in Talacra. Oh no, it can't say Talacra.
Talacray?
No.
Talac. I can't even remember how it says it. I tried numerous times. It can't say Lindsay either.
Oh,
I tried to do an intro for Michael Lindsay. Michael Lindsay. Lindsay.
did you try spelling it as Lindsay, the name Lindsay?
Multiple times.
Wise eyes?
Wise eyes.
Wise
Phonetics.
eyes? Man. Right.
So I'll keep
Go
trying.
ahead. Oh.
Linzi.
That's a good.
Right, I've got
Yeah. Lindsay.
We pronounce it like it's got a Z in it, so maybe stick a Z in it.
Lindsay. Yeah.
Hey.
More work needed.
Yes.
What have you been up to, Mav?
Well, so this week I'd ordered. So a while ago, I must have told you I ordered a broken Game Boy, original Game Boy, and then I've ordered a kit from AliExpress to put a new screen and board and make it rechargeable battery and that sort of thing. So it arrived on Monday, and it was just the screen. It was just the screen kit. And it was like, oh, I've already had to send something back to AliExpress. And it wasn't difficult. I mean, it wasn't difficult, to be fair. You just go on the website and they give you a QR code and you go to the post office with the box and you're done.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh, I know
The waiting
sometimes-
game again, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes your products are crap, but every now and again you do something like this, which is like, oh. So I went to start the return policy on it, and I was filling it in like, and then I saw the comments under the product, and one of the comments was, "This confused me a lot because it came in 2 separate packages." And it's like, okay, let me just give you a couple of days then. And then yesterday, the battery arrived in a separate package.
Ah.
And I was like, oh, if you'd only said that to start with, you stupid idiots. So I've got a Game Boy to build at some point.
Nice.
But I've also got a little device, tiny screen, and it takes a HDMI cable, and it will just record your VHSs.
Oh, nice.
Just plug it in, start the video, and press record.
Oh,
It records them to a USB stick.
that's good, isn't it?
Yeah. So, but it's also got all the old console, like the I can't remember what they're called. The analog things, like the red, white, and yellow connectors. It's got a VGA connector, so I could connect it up to an old PC if I wanted. So it can record lots of shit, and I think I can plug it into my Mac and run my Steam Deck through it, so that I can play Steam Deck on Retro Lounge and capture it like a video source. So opens up some opportunities.
Yeah.
Nice.
Might even be able to play original consoles, perhaps. So, on Retro Lounge. So that's mostly I've been doing that sort of stuff and twiddling about with server things, boring stuff. Like I bought some bearing grease for my fan because it's making a rattly noise. Yeah, nothing particularly interesting, but
Housekeeping stuff.
takes up lots of time. So yeah, that's it. That's it, I think.
There you go.
More of interest. Right, so in that case, do you want some emergency questions?
I suppose.
Let's have some emergency questions, math. It's over to you. Let's have some emergency questions, math. It's over to you.
Yes, I like pina colada. Okay, so question number 1. Do you think everything happens for a reason?
Yes,
Or that everything happens for no reason?
for a reason.
No reason.
Reason.
No reason.
Reason.
No reason.
Reason.
No reason.
I don't.
Reason.
No reason.
Reason.
I don't think. Oh, I think I'm a no reasoner. More of a no reasoner than a reasoner. But it's a very close call for me.
Wow. I thought you would be in the absolutely no reason camp.
No, because sometimes it's like, oh no, this, it's a weird set of combination that this must have happened for some reason. But to say that would say there would be something deciding what the reason is.
Exactly.
And
I don't believe
I mean, it
that
could be
there's a
just
thing.
it could be just fate or that sort of thing. It doesn't have to be a god or a higher power. But there are some times that I do think, oh yeah, well that happened for a reason. But more often than not, I'm just like, yeah, we live in a world of random coincidence.
Random shittiness.
Well, I'm not quite that bad.
Well, tell me why babies get cancer.
I
Tell me
think
that.
even painful
What's the
and
fucking
confusing
reason?
experiences do serve a higher purpose, even
For
if we
babies?
can't understand it right away. Yeah.
It might serve a purpose for the parents to grow strength.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I think things happen.
I mean,
mean-
the question is, do you think everything happens for a reason? Not some
Everything.
things.
Not
Or
some
that
things.
Everything
Yeah.
happens for no reason. So it's definitely a furthest poles apart.
Oh.
There's no mid ground in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm too much in the no reason to if we have to go to one pole or the other, I'm going to no reason.
Yeah, same. I'm sad about it. I would love to think it, but then again, you know, when you think about the shitty things, you're like, well, then what the fuck is the reason for that?
Yes, but
Yes,
I've had too many things happen after something bad's happened that wouldn't maybe not have happened. I just think, let me give you an example, and it's not a life-changing example, but Nettie's job, 30 years in solicitors, headhunted to estate agents. The estate agents made her redundant, which was like, oh my God, should I have left my other job? And then she worked for a care company. But while she was in the care company, she applied to join North Wales Police, which is what she's doing now. She would never be working for North Wales Police, working from home, in a job she absolutely loves, if a couple of bad things have not happened previously. She wouldn't have been in that situation, that place at that time, to be able to progress further. That's the way I look at it, and it may be simplistic, maybe naive, but I like to think that it's a relatively positive way of looking at it.
Yeah,
Yes, something bad's happened to me today, but you know, every cloud has a silver lining.
That is a saying.
And it might just put you somewhere where something good happens to you, because you'll, you know, say, oh, well, you know, in the future we'll laugh about that, or you know.
And going back to your kids in pain thing, there are lots of parents that have had kids die that create charities for that thing that their kid died of.
Yeah.
I suppose that's a good thing that comes out of it if I was devil's advocating it. I guess. But
Yeah. It's horrible at the time, but maybe good things come from it.
maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, everything happens for a reason. For a reason.
Let's move on to question 2, which I feel that we'll have more consensus about.
Your shit Saturday market, T, has happened for a reason. But you just don't know what the reason is yet. It hasn't revealed itself to you. Trust me.
The reason is.
It won't be long. You'll say, "Oh my God, oh my
create a
God,
website."
somebody saw me at the market, but they didn't get a chance to speak to me. But they've just found who I am, and now they want £1 million worth of my stuff." And when that happens, T, just
I'll
come
remember
back.
who my friends are.
Yeah, you'll say everything happens for a reason. You were right all along, Lee.
No.
She's far too cynical for that.
Yeah.
I used to not be cynical. I used to believe in shit.
Okay.
Don't know what happened.
Yeah, you've got a book of random acts of kindness. So you did used to think that, you know, you could be kind to people.
Well,
at one
right?
point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I am kind to people. I'm really nice to people.
Yes.
Fuck off.
$10 on
So fuck
Saturday.
off.
You were kind to somebody who were there, weren't you? Somebody was in
Well-
need, and you were there for them.
I recognized the woman, from like she lives on Salt Spring, and she'd asked several people for some change, because she needed her prescription. She needed to go and pick up her prescription, and nobody was giving her anything. So I went and I was like, I don't know what you need, but just take this. She's like, oh my God, this is exactly the amount I need. And she walked over and I watched her go into the pharmacy. So I know she was in need for her. She looked like she was in an incredible amount of pain, and both mentally and physically. And I couldn't ignore a human being being ignored when she was in obvious distress.
And going back to what this what we were talking about is, if you'd have had an absolutely stonking day at the market and maybe been distracted by customers, you may not have picked up on this woman, and you've impacted somebody else's life. You've had a shit time. You've not sold anything, but you've done this. Maybe that gesture puts you in a place where something will happen to you in the future. Everything happens for a reason. I believe it. You should too.
Okay.
That woman might win the lottery
Yep.
and
Right,
come round and see
remember
you.
me.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
She might have died if she hadn't got her prescription. You don't know. Think about.
webs.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I try
Sliding
to.
doors moments.
That's why I try to be aware of people when I'm out in the world and help when I can, and stay out of the way when I can't.
Good. It's good that one of us thinks like that. Question number 2. Would you hibernate if you could?
Fuck yes.
No.
I felt this might be a girl-boy split. I thought you and Beth would probably go yes without a shadow of a doubt.
Yep.
If you'd have asked me a couple of years ago, I'd have probably said, "Oh God, yeah," because I love my sleep.
Yeah.
Now, the older I am, the more I'm realizing I'm counting down
Got a
the
limited amount of time.
days to death, and staying in bed for long periods of time is not conducive to a happy end of life experience. So even this morning, yesterday and today, I'm still up at 6 o'clock. I've no work to go to, but I'm still up.
Yeah. I'm a
Because-
bit like that on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I do get up and just watch telly, but I do get out of bed. And,
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to hibernate all of the winter months like a bear.
You'd miss Christmas and everything.
Well, there is that.
Yes.
Well,
Even
mate,
a better reason.
Beth might say no to that then.
Yeah. Yep.
I think I'm a
But-
no.
But don't they sometimes get up? Unless it's like they're completely snowed in, but like aren't there like
What, for Christmas? I don't think they do.
For
I don't
Christmas?
think
No?
they
Okay.
celebrate
Some of
it.
them
No.
will.
yeah,
Celebrate.
oh no, I
Well,
thought bears
polar bears
celebrated.
maybe,
But yes.
Yeah, yep.
not your grizzlies.
Or black bears. Or brown bears.
They celebrate Kwanzaa, I believe. Okay, question 3. What food have you consumed the longest time after its expiry date? Were there any consequences? Now, I'm going to start with this because we have packets of rice in our cupboard that are perhaps 4 years out of date. And since we started getting HelloFresh, we don't use them because HelloFresh provides you with the ingredients. So all the things in our cupboards are slowly getting more and more out of date. So we got some konjac rice, which is carbohydrate free, and we call it fanny rice because of its smell when you cook it.
Ooh.
It doesn't have an appetizing smell, to be honest, but it's carb free. It's
Good.
healthy rice. It's got like 1 calorie in a whole bowl full. So
That's
It
healthy.
smells like shit.
no, it doesn't.
Why
It
would
smells like fanny.
Penny.
That's different than shit. It's a very weird smell. So we do have a few things in our cupboard that are a few years out of date, and every now and again we do try them and we don't die. So
I don't tend to eat out of date food. I
I was going to say the same.
I've probably had a year out of date tinned beans, but best before dates don't really count, do they?
no,
Best
before isn't.
Yeah.
Used by is the one that you've got to be careful.
Yeah.
And even then, I'm more of a guideline.
I try not to.
Yeah.
I
don't
am
have
the
an
sort
answer.
of person that if we've got ham in the fridge and I open it and it's like, and you
It
look,
smells
and it's got
okay.
if it's got a green that green film, and it has that some meats get, and it's like I'll still eat it, but but
Oh,
milk.
no.
No.
Oh, God, no.
No.
Although if it's out of date and I smell it and it doesn't smell, I'll use it. But
It's the smell, though,
sometimes
isn't it?
it is the smell that gives it away. That's how you
Yeah.
know. Except, right, I've had it where it smelt fine, but when I've poured it on my cereal and put the cereal in the microwave,
Oh.
it comes out like lumpy cottage cheese.
Oh, no.
And it's like,
no.
You've
Not
just
touching
you've
that.
just sped up the process, really, haven't you?
It must be off, but not smelling.
Mm.
But there's no way I'm eating a bowl of cereal that looks like that. It
No.
goes straight in the
No.
bin. So
Along with the bowl, the spoon,
The house.
the microwave.
set everything on fire. Right. So you're both of you are quite
Sensible.
Yeah.
safe.
Oh, and if I open some meat and it smells even remotely like, I'm like, nope.
So I have in the past eaten chicken, which even when I opened it, I thought, this doesn't. I don't think this smells quite right.
Oh no, you don't
But-
take chances with chicken.
I'm sure it'll be fine because I'm cooking the shit out of it, so it'll be right. And I've made a career with it, and it's been fine. It's been fine. We've not had the shits or anything.
Nobody
It's been
died.
fine. Nobody died.
I wouldn't enjoy the food thinking that what might happen in 12
same.
hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. I'm a bit
Yucky.
blasé with that sort of thing because I work from home. I'm always near a toilet, and it doesn't matter if I want to go.
That's not so bad then, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if you're in an office and you're in the toilet in the office going, oh,
Yeah.
No.
oh, why did I do it?
Oh no.
Exactly. Okay, let's move on. So our last Mount Rushmore that I feel we've done as an emergency question, but I don't think we've ever Mount Rushmore'd it. So what I would like to know is what would be in your Mount Rushmore of time periods you'd visit with a time machine.
Ooh. Oh shoot, that's my telephone. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm going to pick caveman times. Don't have to stay there very long.
That's dangerous.
Well, there's no dinosaurs.
Yeah, but there's, cave people.
Yes, there is.
Um,
But I'm specifically picking caveman times rather than prehistoric times because I don't want. I'd like to see a dinosaur, but I don't want to run into one.
um,
Well, it's a stumper, this one, isn't it?
Well, maybe 1969, the first moon landing. Maybe that would be quite an experience because,
Right. So
Everybody's
shall I
sort-
give you the 60s then?
yeah, let's go for the 60s because I would like to the swinging 60s.
Yeah,
You know-
I
you
did
know-
think of that as one of mine. Yeah.
They're quite frivolous with their sexploits as well, weren't they?
Well, allegedly. We
Mini
don't know. You'd have
skirts
to
and
go
stuff.
and find out. Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
let you
T,
know.
while you were gone, I picked caveman times
Okay.
and Lee picked
Is that
the
it?
1960s.
Oh, okay. So the 19 no, not 9. The 1500s around 1530.
Okay. Is that the Dark Ages? Is that the 13?
That Tudor.
Tudor.
It's a Tudor. It's Henry VIII and all that. When did William the Conqueror come over from France? I think it was like 10 something, right?
Well, was it 1066 at the Battle of Hastings?
Is that it? Okay, so that's what I'd like as well.
Somewhere around.
Just before there, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
So we said the
10
1060s then?
1065,
Sure.
something like that. July 1065, maybe. I
I'm
don't know.
giving you a decade. Each thing, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Roman Empire.
Yes. Because you'd likely meet Romulus Augustulus and the invading leaders of Odyssea. You witness the crumbling glory, the chaos of shifting identities. something like that.
Yeah, it's good that you could just pull that. I didn't know you think you knew history, but fair dues.
Don't with shit, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah. And Cleopatra was involved with the Roman Empire, wasn't she? So there's a chance to see some Egyptian culture-y type things going on.
So you're
there.
talking around about 476, 475, something like that?
If you want, I was happy with just Roman Empire, but yeah. That history degree's coming in handy, that.
Yeah, it's all in there, mate. It's just, don't have instant recall.
So where are you going for next?
I'm going to go the Industrial Revolution, 1840s, round about there.
Okay. Cool. Right, we all got 2 each.
Let's see, where else would I need to go?
What about the birth of Christ?
Oh, naught then.
Yeah, go back to naught. Yeah. Just to actually see whether he did look like he does on the crosses and in the church stuff.
Right. Oh, so you want 30 then? No.
Well, what?
To 30. So
I've just been, we'd be neighbours, so I'd watch him grow up.
Right. Like Brian and his mum.
Yeah. I'd put him off from growing a beard. And, have a buzz cut, Jay.
I'd also like to go for the year 990.
990.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Lady
that?
Godiva was born in 980. She's my 64th great grandmother, by the way.
Of course.
Where else? Ooh, let me see.
When was the Renaissance?
Oh, let me think about that for a second. It's a great question. Not sure the answer.
It's the Age of Enlightenment. I'll put Renaissance down. It doesn't really matter. It's a period of history. It's fine. Right. So our last ones, we've got one more each. I am going to go for 1973.
Almost dinner time. I'm having hoops.
Oops.
Do you have to go back, or can you go forward? Can you go forward
What do you mean?
to a time
Travel
period?
in time.
Oh, yeah.
In that case, I'm going to the year 3000.
Triple-breasted women.
Yeah.
Okay. T, just one last one for you.
So one more. So then I will go. I'm going to go to the year 630.
T's got some quite specific years that she's.
How did that happen? What did you do
It must have
then?
been a hand gesture. I don't know what I did though, because all I did was have my hand like this. Is it that one? No.
Strange.
Why 630?
Well, that's around the time period in Wales where what's that noise?
Police train.
What's that?
It's a train.
Okay. Where my relations started to take over Wales, and yeah. I'm related to all the individual kings, and then the Romans. Did they come over? Was it the Romans that came over, and then they fucked around, found out?
Romans have been here, yes.
Yeah. So it's around that time.
Okay. Okay. So then, Lee, you picked 1960s, 1840s, noughts, and the year 3000. What would you like to put on the wall?
See, I may consider 30 AD, and when did Jesus die? How old was he? Was he in his 30s? Was he a bit older?
I think he was about 30, wasn't he?
I'd probably take him a Gucci kind of smock and just see in latter years whether he wears it at the Last Supper, and it's, you know, he's got his little logo in the corner, all his disciples and apostles there and shit. See if he wore it.
Right.
But failing that, I'm going to go to the year 3000.
Yep.
Not much has changed, but they lived underwater.
That's very true. So I believe, yes. T, you picked the 1530s, the 1060s, the 990s, and the 630s.
Well, the 15.
1530s, Tudors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and I picked in an accurate sort of way caveman times, the Roman Empire, the Renaissance, or 1973. Now, I was alive in 1973, so I'm going for Renaissance period.
And what's your rationale behind that? Why is that?
Because people were learning things. There were lots of intelligent people around and things like
There was
that.
quite a few in 1973 too.
Possibly less.
Oh, I think you'd be more at home in 73, mate. At your age now, but in 1973.
I would be
You
curious
imagine?
if it matches how I feel that I remember it, because memories are always just made up part of every time you remember a memory, it just changes it, and it's not a real thing. And I would be curious to go back and be like, oh, actually, it was shit, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? You go,
I think it's probably shitter.
it wasn't as good as I expected, type
Probably not.
thing. So, okay, there we go. That's the end of emergency questions for this episode. And without any further ado, we'll do some of this.
It's the saviors of the Snug, Elf Math and Lee.
And here they are with the Fleetwood Mac hit, Need Your Love So Bad.
Oh, it's Fleetwood Mac. It's long and slow, just like my lovemaking.
The writing's been written by Little Willie John.
Oh, I wish I'd have seen that before I said anything about my lovemaking. Oh no, Fluffy's going.
Are you gonna end on this one then?
Yeah.
Don't forget we want your money.
Give us your fucking money. Kind of. Need someone's hand. Lead me through the night. Need someone's arms to hold and squeeze me tight. And when the night begins, I'm at an end, because I need your love so bad. Need some lips to feel next to mine.
Get off my arse.
Need someone to stand up and tell me when I'm lying, or when the lights are low and it's time to go. That's when I need your love so bad. So babe, why don't you give it up and bring it home to me, or write it on a piece of paper, baby, so it can be read to me. Tell me that you love me. Stop driving me mad. Oh, because I need your love so bad. Need the mouth.
Hello, big boy.
To talk to me at night. I don't want you to worry, baby. I know we can make everything alright. Listen to my plea, baby. Bring it to me, because I need your love so bad.
You fat shit. Sorry, couldn't help that.
Ooh. Didn't even fade out. Elf Math and Lee. Little shits. Okay. Well, in that case, I think it's given away what the cover sandwich is, but let's do this.
Here's your mid-show snack. It's a cover version sandwich.
Yes, of course. It's a cover version sandwich of How Deep Is Your Love? About 6 inches.
In the morning sun, I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander apart from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me, breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not feel I care for you when you know that I'm sad, that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me, but breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the doorway to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I care for you when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. You're the light, you're the light.
the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I care for you. Well, you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools.
Breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I care for you, when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And you come to you and me.
Well, there we go. That was the Bee Gees taking us out of that How Deep Is Your Love cover version sandwich. Also in that sandwich had David Choi, Nak Kua Tui, Stamford Fleet Street Sin, Take That, The Bird and the Bee, and Elf Math and Lee.
Elf Math and Lee version was just off the scale.
It always is.
The best. The best.
Fair way. Fair dues to those little guys.
Absolutely
Yeah,
the best.
those little guys.
Those little guys.
Okay, so then, shall we find out all the masses and masses of things that you've been watching? Okay.
What have I watched this week? I'm up to date with Moblands.
Oh, to be sure, top of the morning.
Yeah, indeed. Last 2 weeks, it's ended on a cliffhanger. And it I'm frustrated waiting until the following week. Because they used to happen quite a lot with, I was going to say Tulsa King. It would a whole episode would be leading to something, and the whole episode just seemed so long leading to this one point, and it was a really shit cliffhanger.
Oh,
whereas
okay.
I think in Moblands, it's actually each cliffhanger of the last 2 episodes have been like, oh, I can't wait till next week. So it's really good. Yeah, it's heating up like it. Just have to imagine Piers Brosnan and Helen Mirren not speaking in that ridiculous Irish lilt. It's terrible. It's terrible. But otherwise, it's a great series. Love it.
Okay. Cool.
Have I watched anything on Plex this week?
No.
No. that's it then. I think that's all I've watched.
Holy shit.
I started watching. Oh no, it's not even worth talking about. It's just shit. Oh, that's
say
what.
it.
Yeah, no,
Say it though.
No.
So we can avoid it.
It's about Fred and Rose West from Gloucester, 25 Cromwell Street.
Everyone's favourite uncle and aunt.
They're awful people.
But something I meant to talk about earlier, something that really, oh God, it made me angry today. Really angry, cross, in fact.
Right.
And it just, the government are just, oh God. Twats, I think, is one of the words that springs to mind. Okay, so there's a guy from Birkenhead who was imprisoned for murder 38 years ago.
Okay.
And they've just done all DNA testing and it wasn't him. So he's been in prison for 38 years.
Okay.
Wrongly convicted.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, right, yeah. Sorry about that.
Or bad.
What we'll do is we're going to give you £1 million. However, we do need to deduct 38 years worth of bed and board.
What?
Yes.
That is yes, because
who needs a punch in the face for that one? Jesus Christ.
That was something that was like from a few years ago as well.
But
something like that.
It's happening all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's a
is just the
compensation.
system. It's a system we have where we give you we give you some money as compensation to say sorry, but then you have been having a room for 38 years, so we're going to need to take that money.
A little bit of that back, yeah. I was in the car and I nearly crashed today. I thought, this can't be real. It's got to be a joke. That can't surely happen.
That can't be right.
I would imagine it's not even a government thing. I would imagine it's a private prison, and the company who runs the prison is like, excuse me.
Private prisons are terrifying.
You've made the use of our stuff.
Yeah.
You've been at the gym. You've been reading books. You've been sharpening toothbrushes.
Like illegally using our stuff. You didn't have the right to be here, sir.
Yeah.
You did not have the right to be here.
It'll be prosecuted next for
right
trespass.
Happened.
And I don't think £1 million is really enough compensation for losing 38 years of your life. Really, do you?
No.
I think it's 38 years, might be 30 years, but that's just not enough, is it? You know, you've got no family. You haven't been able to experience what everybody else has experienced. You've been holed up in this cell for 30 years for something that you didn't do, constantly protesting your innocence. £1 million. I would not sacrifice 30 years of my life for £1 million.
What's
No
the everything
way,
happens for
Jose.
a reason part on this? Has he got like good reading while he's been in prison?
He's probably very well educated now.
And probably exercised a lot.
And probably buff.
Yeah.
You know?
So he probably, if he'd have stayed out, he'd have been eating chips and Greggs, and he might have died by now. So it's only been in prison that's kept him alive.
Yeah. And the thing is, when he went into prison, his arsehole was like that, and now it's like that. So it takes him.
And he doesn't have any problem having a poo.
It just comes straight out, so it saves time. Yeah. I don't know what he's complaining about.
So this is not that, but it reminded me of this story that just happened in the States where the mayor of Newark went to the prison in his city where ICE is detaining illegals, anyone. And so they let him into the prison. He went and he looked around and then he left. And then they arrested him for trespassing in the prison. The mayor of that city went to go and he got fucking arrested. He literally got arrested.
That's crazy.
There is some weird things happening all
There's so
over,
much
isn't there?
going there's so much going on. so much has happened. But anyways, that reminded me of that when you're like, oh, they're getting arrested for going into a prison. Well, yeah, this guy did.
It's like one of those films where they go into an asylum to check someone out, and then they're not allowed out, and then they're stuck in the asylum type thing.
Oh, there was a woman that actually did that for real. She was a reporter and I think it was in the UK, and she went into Belmarsh or something. She went
Bedlam.
in Bedlam, and she went in. I'm mixing up different things, but she went in and pretended to be crazy to get in there. But then the rest of the time that she was in there, she acted completely sane.
Yeah.
And they thought she was very crazy, and they wouldn't let her out. Yeah.
Well.
Anything else you've been watching, Lee?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'd say I'm done.
Okay. T, what about your good self?
I've not been watching a lot. Keeping up with Taskmaster every week.
Me too.
Jason
Mantzoukas.
What's his face? Mantzoukas. I love that weird little man so much. I want a pocket-sized Jason, like he is so unique and different and such a wild individual. I love him. And then just yesterday, Josh Johnson, I think I've talked about him before. He's a black comedian.
Oh yes,
American.
Yes, yeah.
He's young. He's he sometimes goes on the Daily Show as one of their special reporters. He just put out his special that when he came over to Canada and did a stand-up gig. And so watching him talk about Canada, it's so adorable. Watching it's hard to watch comedians joke about the state of the world. But Josh Johnson does it in such a smart way.
Right.
And if you haven't seen it, watch his most recent one where he's in Canada. And it's great because he's talking about how news in Canada is different to news in America, because he talks about I was watching the news and they were talking about a man. He got pulled over for speeding and he had some narcotics in his car. Oh my God. And then he's like, and then American news is, oh man, he got found dead in his house. Well, just his legs. They don't know what happened to the rest. Like he talked about like how bizarrely different it is. Yeah. So, and then other than that, I've not watched anything else.
Right.
Just stupid YouTube in my ear, just to, really shitty stories that make no sense. But I just need something to keep my brain from thinking.
Right.
Because when I start thinking, oh shit.
You're a danger to yourself and others.
I'm a danger to myself and to myself.
Well,
what have you been watching?
Well, thank you for asking. So I watched a film on Saturday morning, and I don't think I can recommend it. It was on my watch list though, and it was called Pandemonium, and it's from the 80s, and it had like.
I was going to say, it sounds like an 80s band.
Well, it was an 80s comedy.
Oh God, yeah.
About a lady who starts a cheerleading school and wants to not wants to. There's a serial killer attacking them all and killing them off. But it's one of those films where she starts talking to somebody, and then a little thing comes up along the bottom saying exposition, and then she carries on talking, and it goes some more exposition, and then it's a silly film, but it was really weird because one of the girls in it was like, she's got a really distinctive face. She's quite pretty, and it's like, oh, what else have I seen you in? because I know that face. And when I looked, the only other thing she's ever done is like a walk-on part for Chips. It's like,
And you know her from that?
no, I'm sure I don't know her from that, but it's like, where have I seen her before? She's really distinctive.
Did you watch Chips?
I'm not to any degree. It was a program that was on Saturday evening before tea.
Right.
But that was on ITV, so I would have probably watched some BBC. I only ever caught perhaps 3 episodes of Chips in my entire life.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I watched more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where I've seen her, but she's in my head, which is weird. But it's got a young Judge Reinhold in it. It's got a lady who went on to go into Police Academy 3. It's got like people in it you would know at the start of their careers.
Yeah, Carol Kane. She's the one who's got the cute little voice.
She is, yes.
She was in Princess Bride.
She's in it as a ginger girl pretending it's a play on Carrie. She's got a
she
religious mom.
She would be so much younger too. Oh my God, she was
very
so
young.
young.
Yes, and obviously I know her as the one of the fairy from Scrooged.
Oh, okay. See, I know her super well from Princess Bride. She was Billy Crystal's wife.
Yes.
In Princess Bride.
So yeah, it's got tons of people in it, but it is stupid.
Oh, Ruben. Oh, what's his head?
And what's it called? Pandemonium.
Pandemonium. Yes.
And don't mix it up with Pandemonium with the 2000 film. That's a whole different film.
Yes.
It's about poets.
Or Pandemodium, which is about Panda, how it deals with its IBS. Totally different film.
Pandemodium. Gotcha.
It's funny.
Sorry.
Oh dear. So I also watched a new film called Freaky Tales, and it's done with a kind of an 80s aesthetic. And it's got different chapters, but they all kind of link with each other. There's characters from one chapter walking through, interacting a little bit, and it all comes together at the end. It was really good, but it was only at the end that I realised it wasn't supposed to be cropped into 4:3 80s style all the way through, because the credits dropped off the sides each side. And it's like the only version you can download at the moment is cropped to a square. And yet
is this
I still watched the whole film.
24 movie?
24, 25. I've got it as 25, but yeah, it's got Pedro Pascal in it. Which was like, oh my God, I've never even heard of
I love him.
this.
He's like he's the new darling of the entertainment world. He's adorable.
He's in it, but it's very much a low budget. I mean, that would spoil it. There's quite a good cameo in it,
right?
Which is good. So, but yes, so that's the other thing that I watched, Freaky Tales.
Is that Eddie Murphy?
Taskmaster.
Why does that look like Eddie Murphy? Okay, and you can. It looks like Eddie Murphy though, doesn't it? Doesn't like the
like a black
stance
person.
No, but there's a stance and then there's the mustache.
Say nothing.
Nope.
Say nothing.
Hey now.
Nope.
Hey, my half of my family is black, so don't
you Canadians.
fuck around and find out.
She's half.
I don't have. I'm not. It's my half sister and my my two half sisters. It's
You've
so
got no
it's
black
my
in you.
step family. I don't. I'm
Step black. You're step black.
I'm step black.
Yes.
That's a song by Kylie Minogue. Step Black in Time.
Step black in time. Yes. Anyway, let's walk away from this conversation.
Yep.
That's not what I want.
Let's do whatever we're doing next. What do we do next? Oh, we do a quiz. We do a quiz.
We do a quiz.
She's put a jingle in, so I know that she's doing a quiz. If there's no jingle, I assume there's no quiz. That's how it works in my head.
That's how it works, baby.
So let's hear, I don't know, Sammy Davis Jr. and Frank Sinatra duet about tonight's quiz.
It's Snug Radio's game time. But what will we be doing this time? Well, don't ask me. Over to
W-T. Thanks for playing whatever this is this week.
Keep forgetting that doesn't
Okay.
fade out.
Sorry.
I keep forgetting it doesn't fade out.
So this time around, I counted them. I forgot now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 songs.
Okay.
And you have to tell me what the name of the song is based on the opposite of what you see. Okay? So I'm gonna.
Are you gonna also
So the
describe?
first, I am going to. So the first song is called "Give Off You." The second song is "Dying Off a Curse." The next song is "Out of the Water This Morning." Out of the water this morning. Is that right? Let me just double check. Out of the water. Okay, yeah, out of the water this morning. And then number 4 is "Shut Me Down." Number 5 is "Good." Number 6 is "Sane, Huge, Item, Whispered Hate." Next one is "Right Side Up." The next one is "I Hate a Sunny Day." Next is "Up Over." The next one is "Whisper." Next one is "Careful Shouts." And finally, "Spending None of Your Hate for Me." How are you guys doing?
Okay. I think I've got all the ones I'm getting.
Okay. Waiting for Lee. Ready? Oh, can't hear you, Lee.
Wait a minute.
Okay. I couldn't hear you.
I feel I've got 80% of them right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
90%
I've
maybe.
only answered 7. Shit.
I
Okay.
tried to answer them as she was reading them out.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
No
I'm
worries.
not going to get any more.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 1. "Give Off You."
Take on me.
That's right. Number 2. "Dying Off a Curse."
Living
On a prayer.
Yep. The next one. "Out of the Water This Morning."
In the air tonight.
Yes.
Oh, good one.
"Shut Me Down."
The only thing I could come up with
Open
for
you
this
up.
is "Open Me Up."
"Start Me Up."
Shut. Yeah.
Right, okay. Didn't get that.
Okay. "Good."
Bad.
"Sane, Huge, Item, Whispered Hate."
Crazy little thing called love.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
The next one. Right side up.
Didn't get this. I started writing wrong.
Upside down. Upside down, right side up.
Okay.
I hate a sunny day.
I wasn't sure. I put I can't stand the rain.
No.
I love a rainy night.
Yes, Lee.
I
Woo.
don't recognise that song.
I love a rainy night. Oh, I love a rainy night.
Still don't
No?
recognise.
Okay. I can't believe you don't know. Oh, where are we?
Down under.
Right.
Yes,
Up
we-
over is
down
down
under.
under. Whisper.
Shout.
Shout.
Yes. Careful shouts.
Careless whispers.
Yep.
Whisper.
And spending in none of my hate for you.
I didn't get that.
Saving all my love for you.
Yes. Or spending none of your hate for me is that's saving all my love for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I only got 6 right.
I got 8.
50%. I'll take it.
I thought you were gonna get them all. I didn't. I thought this was too easy.
No.
You
it
will
wasn't.
overestimate us.
It was.
I
it was-
do
Yes.
all the time.
Wow. Cool. Good one, T.
Thank you,
you.
T.
Rightio. Let's do this.
For a Canadian, she's mighty feisty. Here's Tamara Sings.
And here she is with The Great Pretender.
Oh yes, I'm the great pretender, pretending that I'm doing well. My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Oh yes, I'm the great pretender, adrift in a world of my own. I play the game, but to my real shame, you've left me to grieve all alone. Too real is this feeling of make-believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around. Too real is this feeling of make-believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceive. Yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around.
What was that?
My
your train going
it's my
past?
song.
Wow. Okay. There you go. Great Pretender. The Platters. And before we move on to the wheel, I forgot to tell you that I watched Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Oh, is it good?
Not as good as Hot Tub Time Machine 1. But what I was going to say was, oh shit, one of the blokes in it, his IMDb picture is awful. But I've just gone to look to find it to show you, and he's changed it.
Oh, because people are probably like, that's awful.
And it's the kid. Oh, the kid. The youngest of them. And he's got quite a baby face. Well, obviously, this was 10 years ago. And his IMDb page, up until, I don't know, 3 days ago, he looked like a sweaty, horrible paedophile. Awful. He looked awful. And now he doesn't. He looks perfectly fine now.
Nobody's probably ever searched for him for ages.
He had horrible wispy moustache and long bedraggled hair, and he was fat, and it was like, oh dude,
sweaty.
Proper let yourself go. But it's all right now.
He's fixed it. There you go.
So shall we wheel and see what T's doing for us next week?
Yes, indeed.
Here we go.
Am I embiggened?
You are embiggened.
Let's do it. Brass in Pocket.
Brass in Pocket by the Pretenders.
There you go.
See, you get to do Pretenders.
I do, yep.
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
Morrissey copy struck our last week's show off Spotify.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Oh, that guy.
Oh.
Who does he think he is? Morrissey, I imagine.
Probably does, yes, most of the time. Okay, so while I share my screen, would you like to tell us about this week's T Sings and AI... No, T Writes and AI Sings?
So
I'm hoping it's got clowns in it this week.
Is that
I
what
was
you hope,
thinking
is it?
about. Yeah, I was thinking about. There you go. I was thinking about clowns in a clown car and politicians, and how there seems to be no end of shitty politicians. And then I looked up just like different ways of wording, like that type of thing. Like what are some ways that people refer to politicians, like leeches or that type of thing. And so, and as I was saying earlier, I wanted to I wanted to get an elbow in there somewhere. I've wanted to get that in there. So I just want to see, is there anything else about it? I think, and I'll just let you listen to it. And if you have any questions after, you can ask me.
Fair enough. Here we go then.
There are more snakes than grasses. The vultures are all eating their own carcasses. There are more leeches than sand on the beaches. The wolves outnumber the sheep in their clothes. What the hell's going on? No one actually knows. You could run, but where would you go? It's like they are setting themselves on fire to burn the world. The circus is run by clowns in a clown car, driving straight into a brick wall. We have no idea how many there are everywhere. So many, 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 many clowns are in there. They may run in packs, but they're not playing with a full deck. The power hungry only stop eating when they're kept in check. Even the so-called powerful cry when they get an elbow in the eye. There are more snakes than grasses. The vultures are all eating their own carcasses. There are more leeches than sand on the the beaches. The wolves outnumber the sheep in their clothes. What the hell's going on? No one actually knows. You could run, but where would you go? It's like they're setting themselves on fire to burn the world. The circus is run by clowns in a clown car, driving straight into a brick wall. But we have no idea how many there are everywhere. So many, 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 many clowns are in there. The clowns are on fire. The clowns are on fire. The clowns are on fire. The clowns are on fire.
I like that.
That was good. That
I like it.
that reminded me of
so-
something.
I put in trippy, comma, clown, comma, acid trip. And so I listened to a bunch of those. But one of the suggestions was demon voice. So I was like, okay, well, add demon voice to that. And that's where the female
That was
voice
the high
came in
pitch.
and started singing the
Yeah.
singing like that. So
I can
they're
imagine
all
Kylie
very-
Minogue singing that song.
Yeah, it is something that you would hear on the radio.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to hear any other versions of that now.
No,
Oh, but there's
I can't.
they
I
sound
can't.
really okay.
I don't
okay.
think anything's going to beat that. And it's really
and
good.
so-
but you don't actually hear them.
I know, but when you tell us what's brought about the song, it means so much more. And I'm reading every word. I'm listening
Yeah.
to everything. I'm engaged and immersed in that. And yeah, I love that. That's great.
And one of the reason why I added their setting themselves on fire to burn the world. Have you ever heard the phrase, don't set yourself on fire to keep other people warm?
No.
No, you've never heard that term? It's like don't like give so much of yourself that you don't have anything left for you to give to other people. Don't set yourself on fire to keep somebody else warm.
Yeah.
Right? And so that has been in my head, and I've been thinking, like, these people running around, it's like they are literally setting themselves on fire to like catch everything else on fire. And so that's where that came from. And then what else was I going to say? There's one more thing. Oh, that might be it.
When you still putting these on TikTok, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know I've mentioned
I know
it before.
you want me to
You
video
need
myself, and it is something that I
rationale
want
behind
to do.
it. People will
Exactly.
engage more. This is why I've written this. This is where it's come from. You'll definitely, because I was more engaged and listened to it because you told me about what it was about, and I think
Right.
you'll have much more traction on Instagram or whatever, TikTok, if people understand why you're doing it and what it's about. Definitely. You need to get more personal on your TikTok rather than just posting them, because they'll come up and people just they won't know what the song's about. I'm going to scroll past it, and that's your opportunity.
Yeah, I know, and it is something that I want to do, and I still want to like record myself with like groupings of songs, there where it's like like I can put it out on YouTube or something like that.
Do it. Do it.
Because like I have so many songs now.
Exactly.
And so literally last week, so sometimes what I do is I'll scribble myself notes, or I'll put it in my notes app on my phone, or I'll put it in Google Docs. But this song, I just started creating it in Suno as I was going, and it just, some songs just come out so quickly, and like, to me, I'm so pleased with it. You know, like, I don't know. I guess you have to amuse your own self, right? Like, I feel like I like my own songs. It's
Good.
weird. Yeah. And it's different, I think, because I'm not the one singing them necessarily. Like, I want to sing my own, eventually sing all of the ones that I've created, but listening to a different voice singing my own words is very, it's different. It's very different.
And that's something you need to mention. Your first video on TikTok should really be, "Hi, I'm Tamara. I do this. This is my current situation.
Like, should pin
I
it.
I write songs, but I haven't got this big band and this, you know, that can put my songs. I found an app called Suno. I write the songs, I give it to Suno, and Suno comes up with this, and then have cross connection between you and Suno, and they'll, you know, if you go mental, Suno will get in touch with you. Right, let's give you free subscriptions or free shit or something. You know, that's forget markets making $15. This is where it's at, digital.
Well, I need help. That's the thing.
You don't need help. No, you don't.
Do. It's just me by myself.
Might need help with a TikTok account.
No, but you don't. You need, or you just sit in front of your camera and just say who you are, what you do, where you've got to, from how you've created this. I've got all these words, all this emotion in me, and I just found a way of getting somebody else to sing my word. These are my lyrics. This is not AI.
My lyrics.
I'm not using ChatGPT to create the lyrics and then giving it to Suno and cutting me out. These are my lyrics put to music that I would never ever be able to do, but for the power of Suno.
This is wild. Yeah, I would never have been able to do anything like this.
Suno as therapy.
It's like, do you remember Jonathan Colton did a song a week for, was it a year or something like that? But he had to create the music as well. You know, so I feel like I'm getting the easy way out without having to create the music, but I also do feel like I'm putting the work in to find the right and best version for each song. So,
and it's not easy. I've been playing about with Suno, and it creates so many different versions and different styles. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I need to go change this. God, it's just like rabbit hole. But
And
you
so
need to tell you need to share your message. Honest to God, that's what's missing from your TikTok, is a bit more personality, a bit more you. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is my therapy. This is how I feel. This is what I go through on a daily basis. This is how it gets me through the day. I can now channel my inner emotion, all my thoughts. Found a way. I'd love to share it with you. You know, send me $10 or something.
Send me some money.
Yeah.
But
so, did that song remind me of, was there a song of a guy with dark hair and perhaps a bunch of kids that had that started with that boom, 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 boom.
I don't know.
I can't, you know, when it's just back here, and I know
it's
there is
like
a song that it
tickling the back of your
reminds me
brain.
of, and I can't, and I'm picturing, it was not so long ago, within the last couple of years, I feel, and it was him, and
a famous song or one of T's songs?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, a famous song. And I'm sure he had a bunch of kids singing with him, and you brought it to the show. And his name was like Damo or something. It was...
Who?
Maybe he was he an autistic... No, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to rustle it up.
No?
Possibly. I don't think this is the song maybe it is the song I'm thinking about. think this is the song that I was thinking of, but it's not the song that it's not the song that I'm.
Oh yeah, because you're thinking about the black guy. Do you remember the TV show Pushing Up Daisies?
Vaguely.
I don't know if you know this actress. Do you recognize this person?
There's a picture of Kristen Chenoweth, is it?
Is that her name?
I
What's
think
her
that's
name?
how you pronounce it. Yeah, she's a Broadway
Oh yeah,
singer.
it is. Okay, yeah. So you know who she is?
Yes, she was in Wicked.
That's who my songs her voice reminded me of.
Oh right, okay.
Because she's got like that cute little voice, you know. But she can also be like really biting too, right? So that's what it reminded me of. Is her.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well then, I think it's probably time to do this. Yes, it's the end of show 1067 for May the 14th. Do you want to email us? You can if you want. 2guys@snugradio.co.uk. TWOGUYS@snugradio.co.uk. That's also the website. That's where show notes for all our shows, most of our shows are. Snugradio.co.uk. Find links to everything else there. But if you really want to find us everywhere else, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Blue Sky, and Discord. And you'll find us everywhere as Snug Radio. We also have a link tree with all those links on it in case you didn't make any note of it. You can go to linktree/Snug Radio. That's linktr.ee/Snug Radio. What else do we say? Like, comment, subscribe, all those sorts of things. Yeah, why not?
Great.
It feels more useful saying it at the end of Retro Lounge, but like and subscribe, all of it. Just all of it. And share it with a friend, that sort of thing.
Kind of thing.
God, it's warm in here.
I'm freezing. I've got that flipping door open. I've got my hoodie on.
I wish I had the door open. I have to fix my fan. Stop it from rattling. So you can, you find us all those and listen, watch our streams on Twitch and all those sorts of things. And we've got shorts on YouTube and everything. So there we go.
Shorts. Swimmy trunks.
Short shorts. We like short shorts.
We like short shorts.
So that's it. We'll be back at the same time, same place next week. Until then, I've been Math.
I've been Lee.
I've been T.
And this has been Snug Radio. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Ciao for now.
Goodbye. Thank you. We love you.
Part of the Snug Radio Podcasting Network. A Snug Radio production. Copyright 2025.